wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
Alright, Five Nine crew, and we are back with a bit of an update from Microsoft. This is kind of breaking news, and they have decided to change the price of Xbox Gold on Xbox consoles. So we're going to go in just now and have a look at what they've said in their press release. Now, I'm not really going to go over the bit at the start where they talk about how many years they've been running successfully, etc. But one thing they do point out in the start of this press release is in some markets, Xbox hasn't changed the price of the Live Gold service for 10 years. So it has been a while in some territories, but obviously other territories have had price increases. So basically, here's what happens. If you're an existing customer and you've got a 12-month or a 6-month Xbox Live Gold membership, basically this doesn't affect you. It's going to roll on. You'll be grandfathered in, you'll keep your old price kind of thing. If you choose to renew your membership, you will keep it at its current price, so that's not going to change like I've said. But if you let it lapse, you'll be on the new pricing structure. So if you have got an Xbox Live account just now, make sure you don't let it lapse. It's a good reason maybe to have automatic renewal on or stock up on future subscriptions, whatever you want to do, but you are currently secured at the lower price point. Now, if you're a new customer, so if you're planning to buy the Xbox Series S or the Xbox Series X and you currently don't have an Xbox machine and you don't have a subscription, this pricing is going to affect you. So basically, the price of a 1-month gold membership will be increasing by $1. The price of a 3-month membership is going up by $5, or obviously the equivalent in your local market. Now, if you'd like to upgrade your Gold membership to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, your remaining Gold time will convert directly to Ultimate, and you can stack that for up to 3 years. For example, if you've got 11 months of Xbox Live Gold now, and you upgrade to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, those 11 months convert to 11 months of Ultimate at no additional cost, okay? Now, you should have been notified. Depending on your region, you'll already be notified if you're in a region where prices are being adjusted. Now, you will receive an email and a message notification over the next month letting you know what the new pricing is for your membership. Going forward, this is the new pricing format. 1 month will be $10.99, okay? 3 months will be $29.99, and 6 months will be $59.99. Now, just to quickly talk about that, that is currently, $59.99 is currently what you'll pay for a 12-month membership. So in essence, Microsoft are doubling the price of Xbox Live Gold. Now, for comparison, PlayStation offer a similar service, PlayStation Plus, which many fans will know is obviously you get a couple of free games every month, pretty much the same idea as what you get on Xbox. They're direct competition to each other. PlayStation still currently charge that price that you just seen there for 12 months, okay? So unlike what you're currently getting on Xbox or what you're going to be getting on Xbox, Sony are continuing to offer that service at $59.99. So yeah, there's a lot to weigh up there, what one's going to be for you, you know. Obviously your competition can kind of drive what you do in prices, so we have to wonder if Sony will follow suit and maybe put up the price of their product. But there is a sort of a red herring in the room, and that is Game Pass. Now, Game Pass currently costs round about this price. It currently costs about $10.99 a month, and then the 6-month price is round about what they're offering here. So it seems like a lot of people are discussing this, and we'll jump to Twitter in a wee minute and have a look at some, shall we say, people's reception to the news. But basically, a lot of people are basically saying this is a backhanded way of Microsoft saying, well, look, you'd be better off buying Game Pass, so don't subscribe to Gold, just buy Game Pass Ultimate. And it seems a lot of people are kind of going with that narrative that they're kind of trying to push you onto Xbox Game Pass. I came across a really interesting thread. I'm going to go through this thread, okay? I know you guys can read, but I'm going to go through it and offer my opinion on it as we go. So, Jeff Grubb, this guy's got quite a lot of followers on Twitter. He's got a channel and stuff like that on YouTube where he discusses gaming. He says every few months, Xbox needs to do something to remind people it's not actually that in touch with gamers or reality. So, $120 a year of Xbox Live Gold, or to bully people into Game Pass. So pretty much what we're talking about is the current example of them doing that. Fortnite on Windows is free to play. Fortnite on Switch is free to play. Fortnite on PlayStation is free to play because you don't need to have a Plus subscription to actually play Fortnite. On Xbox, however, you do need an online subscription to play Fortnite, so you need to pay £120 a year to play Fortnite. It's quite a good example he's given there. Not that I suppose you buy a console solely to play Fortnite, but it's as an example. Now, this is a long way of saying we have a product for people who don't want to pay more for Xbox Live Gold, and it's called Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So again, what I've touched on already, it's basically saying to people, look, why would you pay this when you can pay that and get all this extra stuff? But some people have a reason to not want Game Pass Ultimate. Like some people will potentially have an Xbox and they only play 1 or 2 games with their friends and they don't want to have a large selection of games. This may sound crazy, but I'm one of those people who, if I have too many choices of what I want to do, I end up browsing the choices for longer than I do actually playing the games. You've probably had that scenario on Netflix where you'll spend longer looking at what you want to watch than what you actually watch because there's just so much choice there. Not everyone deals well with having so much choice, so I can see why some people wouldn't want to take Game Pass Ultimate. So again, another great example here is the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition with a year of Fortnite is $400. An Xbox Series S, which remember is an underpowered version of the Xbox Series X, with a year of Fortnite will cost you $420, which means this guy's saying he could not recommend the S to people who just want to primarily play online multiplayer games with friends. So yeah, it is pretty much, he says cell phone, I'd say own goal because I'm British and that's the kind of talk that we use, but yeah, it is a bit of an own goal from Microsoft. They're obviously getting a lot of negative press out of this and a lot of people aren't happy. So there is another one here, and this one's really interesting as well. Halo Infinite Multiplayer, a free-to-play Xbox first-party pillar experience, will be absolutely free on PC using the full Xbox Live feature set. So achievements, playing online, everything. Halo is for everyone, just how it should be. A player on the Xbox console doesn't have that privilege, and as he said, that needs to change. So what he's basically saying here is, if you own an Xbox, you cannot play the free-to-play version of Halo for free. You've got to pay for some sort of a barrier for entry, which is Xbox Live Gold. However, if you have it on PC, it is completely free, despite the fact that you are using Xbox Live. So you can kind of see there how they're essentially saying we value one customer over the other. Maybe they're not directly saying that, but you can see how the perception is that that's how people feel. Now, there is a couple of things that you can do that I'd maybe suggest that you do. If you go online just now, if you're somebody who loves Xbox, you want to make sure you've got your Xbox Live subscription and you don't want to get locked into higher pricing, you can go to like code resellers. There's like Amazon and stuff like that who will sell digital codes. They've still got stock at the old prices. I guess due to this news, they'll probably get snapped up pretty quickly. So if you do, you can go on and get yourself some prepaid codes at the old pricing structure and maybe stack yourself up for a couple of years. You'll also be on the old pricing scheme because you will have a membership at that level, so when it comes to renewal, you'll still get that cheaper pricing structure going forward. So again, this is just a bit of a PSA, letting you know that the prices for Xbox are going to be changing soon. There's still ways for you to make sure you can retain the cheaper prices, but for new customers coming into the platform, expect to pay a considerably amount more to play Xbox online against your friends. So anyway, guys, this is Hazing for 5-9 Gaming, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.